We are live. Welcome. Welcome to a nice Saturday stream. Just getting Minecraft loaded up here. So today we're getting back to the good old Firefly stuff. And I have the chunks sort of pulled up here. I think these outlines here are actually going to be really helpful. Especially this here now that I sort of in this section. We've already done most of the kitchen, but I haven't really done this part, I guess. Back part here. Um, and I haven't done anything in this area either, but this should be an easy section. The kitchen was a little more difficult to figure out. Um, oops, throw that back over there. Um, There we go. Okay. Yeah. Yesterday we were working on this stuff. Watch that. Good old AI shenanigans. And now we don't get to use AI anymore. Teleport here. All right. I think this is the one that we were working on. Yeah. So this is the kitchen that we had so far. Um, Obviously we still need to add details in here. This is just a blank room with the shapes in here at least. Um, yeah, now we're on this part, which is right here. Let me open this in a new zoom in. Oh, that is horribly. There we go. That's what we wanted, I think. Maybe. Oh, okay. There we go. Now let's scroll this way. So yeah, we're looking at these two sections here. We just are walking down from the kitchen, and I guess there should be like a double door here of sorts. So we can easily do that. So this doorway is going to be like a little down thing. Stairs right here. We'll just put random stairs for now. Honestly, let me get the blend it in. All right, so there's stairs. That is essentially that other part. Let me maybe do like that, just to specifically what it was. Um, so like so yeah, like that little stairs, and it has just like that, a doorway, so a little bit of length here. Yeah. Normally I would do some looking at other people's stuff, but today I just kind of want to get into the interior, straight into things. I don't I don't want to waste time. Um, I want to at least try getting a couple of these parts done. Okay, so it seems like I might have messed up, and this part right here is supposed to be up here. But also, I think that might not be correct. Hmm. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to go back to the all of the pictures. So this is below this, essentially. Overview of top, overview of the bottom. But like this is where it starts to get a little bit confusing, I think. Um, because it doesn't really make sense if you think about it. It does go down a little bit, so that might help, but what I'm trying to figure out, okay, so this part right here is going down a bunch. Okay, and this part is supposed to be above, like, over here, I think. Oh, shoot. Okay, not really understanding it actually going on. All right, let me go to the video they made. Let's skip to where it's showing, yeah, the walkthrough past the kitchen. So they're in the kitchen now. Turn it around. This is the hallway. And it is staring straight into that dot. Okay. Because I think it makes sense. So this orange part, it makes sense for that to be... Whoops. That was weird. But it makes sense for this chunk right here to be, you know, like in the center of this. Because it's like the engine chunk, right? So maybe what I need to do is instead of going up, we need to go down. But the amount of blocks we're going to have to go down is kind of absurd at this point. I don't really want to have to do that. Though we do have the room. We have plenty of room to keep going down. Maybe this part... Does it go up? They're walking into the kitchen? It's supposed to. Okay, so this is the kitchen. It goes up a tiny bit. But that's more... Well, it's like a slab, you know? Instead of a stair. I think we'll leave that for now because it's not... But we could easily go down 2 here because this kind of makes sense to be 2. But that's not going to really help us a ton because we need to go down like 4. And it doesn't really seem like the hallway after the kitchen. What's in this? Doesn't seem like the hallway after the kitchen has much going on, if that makes sense. So that hallway. Okay, yeah, it doesn't go down or up. That's for sure. We kind of just have to make it work. I mean, in theory, it doesn't have to be perfect. I just wanted it to make sense because that's logical. But like, we could easily just make this look like it's in the right place, you know? But yeah, this going up right here, that definitely doesn't make any sense. This has just got to go. What I think I can do is just go boom, boom. Da, 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 da. Okay. Now we can just fill that back in. But before I do that, I'm gonna move this thing back up so that it makes sense. Even if it isn't, you know, directly in the back of this, I think it's fine. I'm gonna leave that. Plus, and this obviously is gonna change. This is more just a placeholder for now. This might not be obvious. It's gonna change. But this is definitely just a placeholder. That can work because we can. I think there's a little bit of giveaway. Like we can go down a block, kind of right here. Have that go under it. That makes sense because I think just looking at the pictures of the engine room here, yeah, it goes down a little bit. So I think that'll be fine. Like he is clearly above her, and like yeah, there are very clearly stairs and stuff there. And let's just kind of walk through this walkthrough a little further here. Yeah, so they do the same kind of thing. They kind of just like push it down, and then this is sitting on a thing. So even if this isn't necessarily at the perfect spot in reality, I think moving it up here, it works well enough. Like that's pretty close. We're just gotta go like that, you know. Just pretend like there's a pipe to shoot the stuff through. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. And then that would probably mean that most of this is gonna have to go down again, but we'll worry about that when we get there because I think plenty of room below. And I don't think there's another level that's supposed to be below this. So like there's level 1 and then there's level 2 and that's it. At least that they show in the show. All right, so go ahead and fill this to give a floor. Fill clay 50. Bam. Okay. Yeah, this will be I don't want to mess with this too much. I'm just gonna make it grounded for now and then. Okay, good enough for now. Do I have like an orange button? Yeah, there we go. That on just to give it that look. All right, so yeah, in theory that should be sort of directly, yeah, in the middle of this. Um, I mean, like this is just gonna be wonky, I think, no matter what I do with that. I didn't realize you could. I mean, you could almost see like through this whole ship if you had all the doors open. Kind of insane. But that's the engine back there. Interesting. Huh. It's kind of a cool design. Um, I'm gonna. It's an ambience. Yeah, we got this rain. All right. Um, yeah. So this part right here is more of just like a big hallway. So we just kind of need to cut off most of this and just kind of make walls like right here. Here. Um. Boom. Boom. S0 set clay. Boom. Boom. All right. And then this part right here, we can kind of get rid of this wall right here because that'll be an exit shaft. That'll be important. Um, I'm not sure. Is that in this? Yeah. So like that. Whoops. Turn off the. I mean. Um. Yeah. So this part right here is probably where this is. So like. Hmm. I'm just trying to think if I even want to make, because this is a pretty thin hallway. We could get away with doing like this wall all the way, essentially, and then kind of cutting in right here. Um, do that, and then that. Stack this along. Yeah. Um, that can get rid of. That will probably work. Okay. That's sort of the idea. Very least, and we can kind of like that, maybe. Maybe. Boom. Okay. Just gonna put a slab on top of these for now, just to. Might be better to just do stairs to begin with, honestly. Do like this. It's sort of a pillar thing. That. All right. Yeah, not too bad. We could easily do like not bars, but maybe like walls. Um, Actually, bars might kind of work. I don't know. Kind of just thinking here. So like that sort of thing versus um, like this sort of thing where it sort of just matches the stairs. What if we put it like up there as well? Is that down here? Hmm. That actually kind of works because it adds like that little lump right there. I kind of like that. I think this being a full andesite block would work better too, though. Like that. Yeah. That's actually not. Yeah. That'll work. Okay. So let's just copy from here to here. Just paste it because that's gonna be easier. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, apparently it was too forward. Far back. Okay. So yesterday I was talking about how I'll have to streaming less for a couple of weeks, but I am also entering summer break, so I'm not gonna like promise anything, end up streaming a little bit more. But we'll see. That's more of a for sure. We'll see. Yeah, I don't really want to promise anything crazy because obviously I'm still gonna be super busy with moving and stuff. But um, yeah, I might try to stream on the weekdays a little bit because obviously I don't normally stream other than Fridays. Um, okay, this is already looking like oodles better. I think, honestly speaking, if I just move, yeah, I think I need to shift everything over. I think I screwed up something. Yeah, so this one, I'm gonna just undo the last two. This one should be here. That means there shouldn't be anything there or here. Just be right here. Okay, paste that in. Okay, that's better. Now that this can have a stair right there to kind of imply there's a pillar. Yeah, we need this to be an open room thing. I think that works better. More I'm looking for. I think these bars might maybe look good like this. Just kind of add a little bit of detailing and stuff. I don't know if it really matches necessarily, but good enough. Yeah. Okay. That adds a lot. I don't like this stuff on the back here. I think that's gotta go. Regular, regular form. Maybe like up here. Yeah. Then we can add like buttons around to kind of add a little more detail. Places that we can, so like maybe up here. I think maybe just regular stone buttons actually would be better. A little bit of more gray in here. Button, 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 button. As long as they're up here, I think it's okay. I think these three don't make sense. Maybe that one. But like that. Kind of imply the door and this. Yeah. Um I'm also I'm pretty sure I need to move this entire chunk forward a couple of blocks so there can be like a little bit of a gap right here, just like a 2 block little corridor sort of thing. So let's do that really quick. That, oops. That's there. We need to go up over here-ish. No, here maybe. Yeah, and then be all of it. Go ahead and expand one way and one this way. Move two. Boom. That's perfect. Okay. Let's fill this in. Actually, yeah, that still needs to be there. It all needs to be even now. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out how I'm actually gonna make this look like more corridor. Because if I go back here and I zoom back out, um, okay, so they didn't wait. I could have swore it had a like corridor sort of thing. Am I crazy? What was I looking at on this before? Yeah, right here. Yeah, there's like a little corridor thing kind of going on right there. I guess that can just be it could be more implied of a transition if we just boom boom or actually do that and then stack. Yeah, so instead it needs to essentially be this. And that sort of implies this corridor right here. And then without having to compromise the transition. But I think the stairs also still go back. Oh, whatever. It's fine. We'll just put the stairs back here like that. There we go. I think that works. And this is the more implied of a. Okay. In that way, we can even do that. So you have to step down and then you can go through this. Okay, I like that. That works. Um, yeah, and this part will be part of. Maybe we can go like here and then we can just exit like right here because this. Okay, so this part will have to be a ladder and then we can just kind of, shimmy our way up and through this. Um, I don't really have. Maybe I can just do slabs of this, and that way I can do that, and I can do above all of this essentially. Um, and then if I get maybe we could just do the whole roof out of the slab here. Just want to see what that looks like. So, um, fill andesite slab 50. Bam. Okay. Oops. Undo that. Don't want that to get filled. Now try that again. Okay, that's better. Um, yeah, so that way we can kind of do more of a that, I guess, but just trying to figure out how I'm actually gonna get up there, you know? Um, I can't really get rid of any of the blocks any further than that. That's gonna be about as minimal as that'll get. If I get rid of anything else, it kind of ruins the look of it. We could easily just put a stairs up to this part, if that makes sense, and then or just make it a ladder right here, and then another ladder. I think that is actually probably the easiest way. We just kind of ladder up. Maybe not like that. Bam. And we do some lads. What a lad. Be like that, but that doesn't. Okay, yeah, I don't like that. So I think we just. This will be this the ladder part, and then this will be a ladder part. Maybe it make more sense to do like this. No, because then I think just do that. It's not like I can get out anyway unless you do something like that, I guess. Maybe we just put like ladders on each one of these. It's kind of implied that's how you get out. Okay. At least it's escapable. All right. I mean, you can physically do it in Minecraft. That's all that really matters, I guess. Oh, can you though? I guess. Like, wait. Okay, if you go up this part, then you can. Go up this one, you can't. For some. Wait. I'm gonna try that again. If I go up here, like, no, 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 you can't jump. But then, yeah, if I fly, obviously. Huh? That's really weird. Because I can jump on this ladder if I stand. Because I'm not. Maybe it's just like I need to be facing. No, I can't. I can't stand on top of the ladder because there's another ladder. Oh, it's so weird. Okay, so all these are basically pointless except for that one. Anyway, then. Hmm. How weird. All right. Anyway, um, what do we still have to do? I mean, the rest of the inside of this part is gonna have to be sealed off for sure. No way around that one. I think probably just going putting a wall all the way back to here. Probably a roof that's just like right here. That's where the ladder is, of course. Boom. That kind of navigates you towards the ladder a little better. And we could probably do a wall that's just right here. Alright, because I know this is also meant to be like a thing you're supposed to walk down to get into here or something. We'll leave that open. Yeah, I'm going to leave that like that for now. Even get rid of... No, we'll leave that. Okay. That'll work for now. Honestly, though, this is already more than I was expecting it to get done today, so... I'm content with this. And just this one little hallway. And if you're someone who is thinking to yourself, "Oh, I could do that. That's easy." Either you're really, really good at making interiors, or you have no idea what it's actually like to make an interior. That's all I'll say about that. Because, yeah, interiors are just a whole different level for me anyway. I don't know. I've never found them easy, and I've never found them as fun because they're more restricting. I guess is the like you build the thing and then you build the interior. Usually it's not the other way around. And even if it is the other way around, building the interior still trying to confine yourself to a scale that is Minecraft scale, like builder, you have to make it make sense at this scale, right? Like you can't make it huge and then just expect for it to work unless that's obviously part of the story or whatever. But that yeah, different different kind of thing that would be. Um yeah, that's an interesting sort of just thing to think about. All. And yeah, every nook and cranny of this ship is going to end up looking more or less kind of as detailed as this part, and probably need to add some back stuff to this wall here. Um, but yeah, it's interesting to try to scale things properly, especially just the ship in general being pretty close to player scale, but not quite. Like I don't know, it makes it interesting. I'll say that. Um, yeah, it's always fun though to see how this goes. Um, it'll be really fun to detail this part. I think of all the sections, I think the kitchen detailing is probably one of the ones I'm looking forward to the most. I might add more to this hallway or less. I don't know if I'm really happy with the iron bars or not yet. Yeah. And then obviously, yeah, this part is going to have an insane amount of just wires and just pretty much the same kind of like stuff as some of the stuff in the back here of this. Just like, hopefully making it look futuristic and technological and stuff. But yeah, um, I mean, honestly, I think that's where I'm gonna end it up today because I don't want to do a lot today. Um, And I mean, this is what I was kind of expecting to do anyway. It was just kind of fix up this hallway, fix up. Let me take a screenshot of that. And fix any other errors that might be an issue. Like the height of this was an issue, obviously, and I mean, okay. So I'll say this. I guess it kind of makes sense for this to be a little higher because there are multiple engines that it's shooting out of. Like it's not just this center one that it would need to be lined up with. It needs to be kind of all of them. So it being higher up kind of sort of can be justified, but yeah, I don't love that I didn't quite get the center. If that makes sense. Like I didn't center this rocket or whatever. Um but yeah, I mean, it's still pretty good in the end. Um and yeah, I'm generally pretty happy with how this turned out. Like just the exterior of the ship. I think there's still a couple of things. Yeah, like the legs. I wanted to make the legs. Let me um yeah, these all of these um fun little bits I'm gonna make. And then hopefully have like a two variations of the ship, one that is landed and one that, can fly without its legs. Um that should be fun, but that'll be a later time for sure. And yeah, until then, thank you all for watching. I am sure you know how the buttons work down there by now, so do click them as you please. And yeah, Pluto out.